Monday morning, the 6th of January, 2020. Isn't that exciting? And, wow, 2020. Mm-mm-mm. You know, so I was chatting with a friend this morning, and it's interesting that I'm a little out of touch with, the traditional things that happen around New Year's, and my friend was telling me, all of the work that he was going to do this year, but it was all about achieving, outside of him, and I've actually known him for years, and so afterwards I meditated, and I thought, wow, what's happening for most people at this time of year is they're looking at what they accomplished last year or didn't accomplish last year. We have this idea of time, and so we're looking at what we got or what we didn't get, and then we kind of look forward to what are we going to get in this next year, and well, I guess that what I'm seeing, what I see is that our getting isn't working for most of us. When we get quiet, when we find ourselves in a quiet space, and we look around us, and as we change girlfriends or change wives or change jobs or change husbands or, change places that we live, it's all outside. Or if we work really hard so that we can travel and have an experience. I mean, there's nothing wrong with any of it, except that it doesn't give us peace. We don't find that quiet space inside of us. We don't get connected to the real power with all of the outside goings on. So I, I so I guess I've made a commitment too. In a sense, that what I feel is that I don't think I can't get back in the game. I'm not going to get back in the game in the way that I was. I mean, I was truly there too, for many, many years. Truly in this idea of I had to achieve, I had to have success on the outside, and I gave, spirituality or consciousness, a fair amount of attention, but it really wasn't my first highest value, if you will, or I thought it wasn't. I was chasing the dollar and chasing relationship. And I remember when about 4 years ago, I surrendered to the idea that I was ever going to find something outside of me in relationship. And we've been conditioned most of our lives that we'll be happy when we meet the right person. We'll be happy when we have the right guy or the right girl. And so we do lots of things to make ourselves more attractive to the right guy or the right girl. And yet that doesn't work, actually. No body outside of us actually fills us up, other than for a moment or two, and so there's no long-term peace in that, is there? So what are we looking for? We want to find, peace of mind. We want to find contentment. We want to find some form of bliss or love, and having a new Tesla doesn't give it to us. Although all that stuff is nice, having beautiful purses and beautiful shoes and it's fun, and being in great shape and going to the gym and setting goals around those things are fun. It's just that for many of us, it isn't fulfilling. It just doesn't fill the bill, and so we're lonely. We try to fill up our time with things, TV and the internet, and and yeah. So 2020, what are we going to do? So my goal, if you will, is to do the best I can to carry this message of where is the answer, and I believe the answer is deep inside of us. So self-reflection, self-realization, awakening is for me, continued awakening. Because I think that no matter where we are, many of us, unless we're in crisis, think, oh, well, this is it, and I guess it is it. But then there's those of us who are drawn to something else. We're like, okay, there's got to be more. There has to be more. More in the sense of in here, more in the sense of a spiritual sense, even though that word doesn't really say it. A sacred sense, even though that word doesn't really say it. So, a real knowing. We look for certainty in the outside world, and there's no certainty. We look for safety in the outside world, and there's no safety, really. We can live in a house with security systems and locks, and it just, we don't find safety because we feel unsafe inside. We feel fear. And some of you will recognize what I'm talking about, that we can live in fear if we're trying to find our solution outside, in things, in experiences, in people. So my goal this year is to help you and me to realize ourselves. And that's I really feel called to that. And it's just amazing over this last couple of years how it's happened. I've resisted the heck out of it. I really have. And so it starts with Monday nights. I'm also doing an online thing. I'm doing the online thing on Monday night too, so listen, if you'd like, come be part of it if you'd like. and then it's also going to be on, I'll post another thing that I'm doing with a friend of mine has got me leading a meditation and consciousness thing online. He has it's called The Most Important Question, and I'll post it. So we're going to do that, I think, on Tuesday nights. That's just online. So it's interesting that how we've been told that there's a word that keeps coming up today, and the word is hope. And in my experience, hope takes us out of the moment. Hope is about the future, and there is no future. This is everything that is or ever was or ever will be isn't only in this moment. And so hope is a trick, if you will. Hope is me saying that life is not perfect in this moment. And the whole answer to the big question of life is that this is it. Life is perfect in this moment. Here we are, right now. Be here now. So we're going to play with that. And we're going to play with the things in our psyche that have kept us from being here now. That's the whole deal. This 2020, the 20s, the next 10 years, if you will. Be here now. Be here now. And no need for hope. No need for, something to chase if we're present. We're truly present. So that's my thing for today. Welcome to, this is kind of like, for a lot of people, today's like the first of the new year for them because they're going back to work. And tell us, think about work. What is work? Why are we there? Are we there to to become aware. I mean, there's the practical. Yes, we have to pay our bills and all of that, but have a practice so that we go there in our work consciously. So we go there in our work with intent to make a difference, to help others, to bring love. And then it's not work. Then it's just another part of your day where you happen to be. And if you don't love it, fuck it, get out of there. Seriously, trust. Just say no. I can't stay here. This is not where I want to be. The same if we're in a relationship and it's not real, and and then move, make a decision, and being there waiting for something to change, nothing changes. We change. So that's it. Monday nights tonight at Scarborough United Church. Come in and sit with us, or find us online and sit with us. So this is my deal. 2020. Just to carry this message over and over and over again. Be here now, and don't take it too seriously. This is we're just passing through. I like to call it the road trip called life. But if we're not really here, we miss it. If we're living in fear, or doubt, or uncertainty, in the sense of that something's missing, then it's not much fun, right? Okay, love you guys, and look forward to seeing you tonight. That's it. Cheers, bye.